Public health officials say they are alarmed at the growing number of cases of measles and whooping cough. They blame parents who are now refusing to immunize their kids. And it's happening mostly in wealthy communities. Carter Evans has a case in point.
By his own admission, Dr. Bob Sears may be the only pediatrician in Southern California who does not advocate child vaccination.
What percentage of your patients would you say choose not to get their children vaccinated in some form?
I would say about half of my patients are not vaccinating.
It's a growing trend, especially in affluent communities like Santa Monica and Malibu, where nearly 15% of kindergartners are not immunized. In the Orange County community where Dr. Sears practices, almost 10% of kindergartners were not vaccinated. The Centers for Disease Control says public health is compromised when more than 8% of students are not immunized.
Do you feel like you may be part of the problem?
Fortunately, my patients are scattered all over Orange County in Southern California.
I completely disagree.
Dr. Margaret Van Blurk is also a pediatrician in Orange County.
The research shows that if we don't vaccinate children, they're more likely to get sick and they'll, potentially get diseases that can kill them.
Highly contagious diseases like measles are on the rise. California has seen 61 cases so far this year, the highest in 2 decades. 22 of those are in Orange County.
Bye.
When Brooke Olson last came to Dr. Van Blurk's office,
There was a sign on the door saying there's an outbreak of measles.
What did you think when you saw that sign on your doctor's door?
It freaked me out in Orange County.
I tell the parents that you don't necessarily have to live in fear of these diseases. You have to respect the diseases, you have to understand them, but they're fairly unlikely to happen to any individual child.
Dr. Sears says he's not anti-vaccine, but people need to know about the risks.
Parents don't want their baby to have a bad side effect. They don't want to be a victim of a very severe vaccine reaction.
If you don't vaccinate your child, or if you're waiting to think about it, then you're taking a risk. You're putting their life at risk, potentially.
You're gambling.
You're gambling.
Yeah.
And usually at gambling, you lose.
Carter Evans, CBS News, Orange County, California.